up in north central PA again in Sproul State Forest. And we're going to be doing the Donut Hole Trail. I've seen it anywhere between 90 and 95 miles. So this will be my longest distance-wise. We're going to do it in 6 days. We're up at the meeting place right now on the, it's a linear trail, so we're going to hike from west to east. We're at the east meetup point right now. It's myself back there. We got David and Tom waiting on Becky to get here. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave at least one car here. We're going to drop off some supplies, or drop off one car with all our food supplies for the second half of the trip at Heiner View State Park or Heiner Run State Park. We're crossing through, I think, 3 state parks. That way we won't have to carry all our food and alcohol with us for the entire trip. There's not a whole lot of information about this trail. It's not widely used. The one guy who maintains this part right here was just down here talking to these guys before I got here. It's going to be a pretty difficult trail elevation-wise. There's a lot of climbs, which I know 2 of them. Well, I know for sure one of them we'll talk about when we get there. But yeah, I know there's at least 2 really difficult climbs. But should be some vistas. So I think what I'm going to probably end up doing is I'm going to split this up into 2, maybe 3 separate videos. He's desperate to get in the video here. So yeah, as soon as Becky gets here, we'll figure out the car situation and get out of here. All right, we made it to the western terminus. Almost. We're in the little village of Cinnamahoning. We have to cross the Cinnamahoning Creek right behind me.
And don't forget, like, share, and subscribe.
So this is the start of the trail.
Cinnamahoning Trail is that way. What? Which connects to
car.
Look what happened.
Cinnamahoning Creek. Actual trailhead is over here, down to the right. We're going up one of these hills. I think we make our left right up here at this intersection. All right, Jericho Road. Here's our first blaze. The little sleepy village of Jericho. Look at deer running up the road. David's done this trail before, so I'm following him. We're just slightly over a mile from the time we left the parking lot, and we're finally getting into some woods. Just in time for the mountain laurels to be in bloom. Scouting report for this trail. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure how many miles it is. David said he clocked it in at 100 something last time he did it. He said it was around 19,000 feet of elevation gain. It's a very secluded trail, and we're doing this Monday through Saturday. So I'm not sure we'll see a whole lot of people out here. We got some unbridged water crossings, a lot of ups and downs, and stinging that temperature is supposed to be in the 80s during the days, maybe dropping down into 70s for some highs maybe. Forecast keeps changing, and it looks like the further into the trip we get, the more possibility of rain. Well, these mountain laurels are starting to get a little bit more pink up here. A real big one coming up. I don't think I ever saw one that big. This is the biggest mountain laurel I've ever seen.
Who's going first?
Yeah, I just heard the rattle over here. Yeah, confirmed there's a rattlesnake over here somewhere.
Who's going first?
I'm going over to the left. It just stopped, but it's over there somewhere.
Right there by that tree.
Is it right in front of that tree? Is it like that gray
small
thing?
one? Yeah.
Like right at the end of that mossy log?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. It's right at the end of that mossy log right there.
See him?
Yeah, I see him.
You see him?
Uh-huh.
I don't want to see it.
That's a fatty. Let's zoom in on it.
You can hear it loud as could be.
Right in front of that tree. It's right there.
Usually if there's one, there's more.
Yeah.
At least it rattled.
Where were you when it started rattling?
Right here.
Oh shit.
And then I ran that way.
Oh, he's right there. Look at him. He's huge.
Okay, I'm done, lady.
We're getting closer and we'll see if it rattles again.
Hello.
He's perked up too.
Yeah, look at his face. He's like, what are you bitches doing?
This has been what the trail's been like for the last few miles. It's kind of just try to get your way to the next blaze. I don't even think that's a blaze there. And we're just kind of going through this, trying to figure out what's going on. That's not even a blaze. That's just a woodpecker hole. I think we're lost. That's our trail straight ahead.
Onward.
Through the fern.
I got injured.
Oh man, look at that. Let's get that on camera.
People love to see blood.
They love it. It's a nice section of trail. I got us a 10.2 something, 10.25 miles on the day from the parking lot. So we're gonna call this. We got water, we got a fire ring, we got trees to hang hammocks, 3 hammocks, 1 tent. So this should work. I'm not really sure what the reasoning for this is, other than maybe just to have a way across the creek. I don't know why, but I don't know. I just came down here to kind of just wash myself off a little bit. This is our water source. I am downstream from Camp 30. They got this fire going. Get rid of some of these bugs. I'm coming over to check out Becky's food bag hang.
I don't even know where my carabiner is. I had to just tie a knot. Okay. Oh God. There we go. Ta-da!
So you can see we got a nice little launch pad for the chipmunks to run out here and just jump down onto the bag and grab whatever they want.
Should we lower it? Maybe it's too high.
Yeah, lower it so the bears can grab it too, so the bear cubs can get to it.
That should be good. All right. I'm happy with it.
It's almost 10 after 8. Our plan was to be out here by 9. So getting an early start. I mean, we got all day. Sunset's not until around 9 o'clock. The plan for today, as we discussed last night at camp, is we're going to, we need to do at least 15 miles. We got to make up for only doing 10 something yesterday. So we're looking at possibly a campsite at about the 17-mile mark on the day. Possibly, but I don't know, we're just kind of winging it. So this bridge, I saw a video and this bridge was just trashed. It was barely a bridge. And fortunately we got a brand new one. Thank you to the builders that came all the way out here. We are on an equestrian trail, so I guess looks like somebody drove an ATV or something out here. But yeah, pretty nice. It still smells like fresh wood.
What is it?
Grouse. There's like a bunch of them.
Oh, yeah?
Trying to nest the eggs in there, like you said.
Yeah, they're trying to distract us. Another nice section today with the mountain laurels. Well, apparently Becky said there was a sign said you need a permit to camp here. There's a road coming up here. You could at least drop water up here if you needed to. There ain't no water up here. But yeah, check out this view.
Oh, wow.
These little shrines here, like maybe somebody buried their dog up here. One over here, big one over here. See if this says anything. This says Carol Ann. That's like a person's name, not a dog. Oh, well, that was Kettle Creek Vista where we were just at. We just had a road walk and we're continuing on a road walk over this way. Here's the trail. All right, we're getting into stinging nettlewoods, unavoidable. Bushwhacker's living up to his name back here.
Yep.
It's like waist high. Okay, here's high water crossing. Go up or over here. Why would you go this way if it's to the high water? It seems like it makes sense to go that way if the high water, if there's high water.
they're talking about where you have to cross Kettle Creek, not this one.
Alright, so here's the option. We could go back and take that high water crossing, or we can go down through this field of stinging nettles, taking this way. I think the opinion is to go this way, but those guys are putting on rain pants. I don't have any. So, I don't know. I'll just suck it up, I guess. Yeah, I got all day. Take your time. There's Speedy Gonzalez up there with the rain pants on. He's just walking right through it. So if you can see Becky down there, I'll see if I can zoom in on Becky down there. Yeah, it's up to her waist. She has her poncho wrapped around her like a dress. It was taking me and Tom forever to get through that stuff, and we're still just itching like crazy. So Tom had the really good idea of coming over here and following the creek bed instead. And there's no water running in it right now. All right, that worked out pretty good. We were back on this side of the creek. As you can see, the bridge, the trail comes back over onto this side. And no stinging nettles in sight right now. This is Kettle Creek. This is I believe, the creek that we could not get across when we did the Hammersley Wild area, whatever that was, last year or 2 years ago, because of the flooding. Doesn't look too deep right now though. It's getting hot out here in this sun. It's 86 right now. And still on the road walk, but you can see those are the kind of mountains we're going to be dealing with. I'm not sure what we're doing after we get off of this road, if we have a ravine or just climb up one of these mountains or not. Little campground here. And we found this water pump, so we got water here. I'm filling up every water container I have because I don't know when the next reliable water is. Right down there is one of those bear traps, and the door is closed, so I don't know if something's in there or not. Here's one of Kettle Creek's camping areas. There's restrooms. I think there's restrooms up there. But yeah, camping areas. So good thing we didn't take the other route, because they're doing something and there's no way to cross. Huh? That's too far.
Well, no, you gotta see where you drop.
All right, so they're letting water out of the dam. They're kind of draining something. Well, we wouldn't have been able to cross that.
Oh, yeah.
The good thing we didn't come the other way. There's no way we crossing this. So I guess you got to walk across this little concrete part.
Well, that's where they got you going.
Well, shouldn't there be like steps or something?
Well, that's closed, and usually the dam flows over that. And I don't know how deep that was.
That would have really sucked if we had to turn around and redo that. Another nice section of mountain laurels. I think our next water source is about 5 miles from here. All right, 3 o'clock on the day. And surrounded by nothing but these mountain laurels.
Becky,
Wait, I see it shaking over there.
well, then there might
might
be
be
two,
more
because
than
there's
one.
one close right here. I saw it with I saw one probably about 5 feet off the trail.
So, rattlesnake between Becky and us on the right side of the
That fucker
trail.
was right. He was only like 5 feet from me when I looked down.
Becky's going
Be careful.
through the ferns over there.
Hello?
I saw it
that's
for a
the-
second, but
That's the branch I shook that pissed it off, I think.
oh, yeah, don't piss it off again. The fucker's right there in that bush, Becky.
Yeah, be careful.
Like, it's only like 5 feet from you, one of them.
I think it rattled and then it went away. I
Okay.
feel like it went that way.
I hope so.
That fucking rattled.
Everybody's pretty jumpy right now because of the rattlesnake encounter. And it kind of sucks because this trail is 18 inches wide at the most. And a lot of the times it's covered in mountain laurel. You can't see where you're putting your feet. All right, this is the trail. It's in here somewhere. As you can see, we're obviously out of the mountain laurels for now. We get a good song of the day time. We're going at the Beach Boys Help Me Rhonda. Thanks, Becky. apparently this is Hefner Run Vista. I like the last one better. This is the first trail bridge I've ever seen that's just nothing but a steel I-beam. All right, here's our situation. We're somewhere between 15 and 16 miles on the day. And our projected campsite, or camping area, it's not gonna work. The creek is pretty much bone dry. So we need to find water. The next water is about 3.5 miles from here. So we're gonna shoot for that. We gotta go up the hill, down the other side. Now we could go back and get water, but none of us really want to do that. We gotta find a flat spot for Becky since she has a tent. And honestly, I mean, even though we could hang hammocks, I really don't want to hang a hammock in all these ferns. And yeah, it just wouldn't be a pleasant camp. Group consensus is keep going. All right, we're about 16.5 miles. We did finally find a campsite that had water early. But really terrible news. Setting up my hammock, and my hammock just shredded. I went to sit in it to test it, and it just completely shredded. I'm sleeping on the ground for the next 5 nights, I guess, on an 1/8-inch foam pad. This fucking blows. Like the whole thing just shredded. I had a perfect hang going. It was looking like a perfect hang. Look at this, it's just completely shredded. I haven't even had this thing that long. I don't know if there's a warranty or what. But I had a really nice hang. Look at this. Everything was going good. Everything's perfect. Alright, so here's my cowboy camping setup for tonight. I got my my tarp strung across pretty low. It's not supposed to rain, but just in case. So I'm gonna, I got my ground sheet down here, my rain kilt here, and my 1/8-inch foam pad. And I'm using it as a chair right now, but I'm gonna be sleeping on that. That's all I'm gonna have. My broken hammock is my pillow. And I'm going to put my under quilt down below me. Just, it's not going to give me much cushion, but maybe something. And then just use the top quilt like normal. Well, I have a little bit of light left down here. We think we got some kind of plan worked out. We know at least 2 people that don't live too far away from here, but unfortunately they both probably are working tomorrow. We're going to try to get a hold of them, either one of them tomorrow. Juan has a tent and Carolyn has hammocks. So see if I can borrow something to finish this trip out, and you know, have them come meet us out somewhere on one of those road crossings tomorrow. And then we're gonna get to Scoville Branch Shelter tomorrow, and you know, if I'm able to get some kind of shelter from either one of those, we can keep going. But that's only like 16 miles, and we need to make up some miles tomorrow. So if we can't get a hold of either one of them, we're gonna stay at Scoville Shelter tomorrow, possibly. But I know at Scoville Shelter there is a tent in the shelter, I guess for emergencies for hikers. So, you know, I could just borrow that and just, you know, just mail it back to whoever at the end of the hike. So yeah, I mean, that's our options for this, for me to finish this, because it's supposed to rain the last 2 nights maybe, and I don't really want to cowboy camp in the rain. So yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, right now I don't even feel like cooking dinner. I just want to try to go to sleep on the ground. All right, so that's it for part 1 of this video, and check out part 2. And yeah, thanks for watching. So this is 9:30, no chance of rain, and you can probably hear on my tarp the rain. Yeah, gotta do what I gotta do.